So the stats for all the new Pokemon have been leaked. All of this has been leaked. All the new stats for all the new Pokemon. I'm not gonna put pictures at the side like I did in the other video. So we're just gonna see from here. I also have to try and remember the types. So Black Tauros. Well, looking at these stats, I feel like it won't be very different from the original Tauros. Like, these stats moved 10 points from special attack to 10 points into defense. So there's next to nothing new. Hang on, I want to see if I actually remember Tauros' stats correctly. I just think it would be cool if I did. So Tauros, okay, that's Taurus. It's not the same thing. Oh, I spelled I spelled Tauros wrongly. So yeah, nothing really all that different. So I'm not predicting much. Maybe the offensive typing could be good. Like Tauros is naturally pretty decent. Oops. Of course we got the starters. Oh, Paldean Wooper. Well, we're not gonna care about Paldean Wooper. We're gonna care about Clodsire, the new one. So Oinkologne. These are the stats: 110, 100, 75, 59, 80, and 65. So it looks relatively bulky, but not super bulky. It's not weak, but it's not strong. Assuming it's pure normal. Hang on, let me check my audio. I assume it is pure normal. Not sure. I'm not sure how well it would do. Like, I don't know. If we pull Showdown over here right now, Oinkologne, I feel like it will be difficult for it to find a place anywhere. Like, it's not bad, I guess. Alright, the Dunsparce. I have no idea what type it is. Normal something. So let's just assume pure normal. Just assume. 125, 180, 85, 75, 55. So it's Oinkologne, but better. Basically, it's just a little slower. Like, it's more specially bulky because of the HP stat. It's more physically bulky. They have the same attack stat. It has Serene Grace. Now, I do know all the abilities were released, but I don't know what they do. I've been too lazy to check. I might look at that later. Tarantula, of course, it's bad. But then Spidops, the evolution of Tarantula, is pretty freaking bad. This thing needs like some crazy ability or move to save it, because I don't see it doing well with these stats. It's not super bulky. It's slow as a bag of bricks, and it's not strong at all. 79 attack. What? Nimble and low kick. So low kicks here has 102 and 92. I believe it's Bug Dark. I don't fully remember it. Let's just assume it's Bug Dark. I could be completely wrong. That would be pretty cool. Bug Dark is let me see. Bug Dark. Let's just. I think it's Pokemon DB is the site that I want to use. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to search. Yeah, it's just showing bug type moves. It's not, this isn't working. This isn't working because I know that Bug Dark is a brand new type combination. We never had that, which is insane. I need to delete this. Okay, so I think Low Kicks is gonna be a lower tier decent Pokemon, but I don't think it'll be super good. It might be it's probably gonna be untiered. It might be usable in PU. Who knows? Reller and Rapska. I do not remember these. I remember the name, but I don't remember the types. 75, 50, 85, 115, 145. I don't foresee it being too amazing. Greaver and Houndstone. I was slightly disappointed by Houndstone's stats. They're not god awful, but they're not amazing either. It's kind of like Cofagrigus, where you got like higher defenses but less HP, but it's not the exact same. Like Houndstone is stronger, and also its defenses are lower, but its HP is also higher. But it's kind of similar in that sense. Like they're still very similar. Houndstone also has an actual speed stat, 68. Now, since this is a Sand Rusher, this will be very cool Because 68 is a very good speed tier for Sand Rush Pokemon. Like, does it? Hmm. Uh. Wait, that's the IVs. Never mind. 68, 31 IVs, level 100. And let's double it. 344. So it reaches 470. Huh. What do we make it a jolly nature? 516. Okay. Definitely something. It outspeeds Deoxys speed. Not bad. Flittle, Espatra, and Flittle and Espatra. I remember these are like ostrich Pokemon. Espatra, it looks like it'll be solid, but I feel like it's like a generic psychic type kind. It's kind of generic. I don't think it'll be anything all that special compared to like Espeon, which is just it's the same thing but slower and less physically bulky, but not by that much, and it's also much stronger and has magic bounce. I don't know if Espatra has any ability. I don't know. For Rigorath, I was hoping for its stats to be a little better and more balanced, like lower the physical attack and put that into speed. The drop speed is so bad. I don't predict for Rigorath being as good as I hope it would be. Like, it's decently strong and it's not that frail, but it doesn't excel in either of them, really. I don't think it's gonna be that great. Wug Trio is useless. It doesn't have Arena Trap. Dondozo, don't remember what this is, but its stats look pretty good. It looks like it'll be a very good Assault Vest user. Like, it's so physically bulky. With the Assault Vest, it'll be such a good special tank. And it's also not that weak. I think Dondozo could be really good. I don't remember its type, of course. Veluza, I think this was Water Poison. Water Steel? Steel Poison? Something. So let's see. 102 attack. Meh bulk. Again, another potential Assault Vest user, but unlike Dondozo, Veluza isn't as bulky. It could also be a decent Choice Scarfer because 70 speed with a Choice Scarf that might not be bad, but it just gets outspent by all the other Choice Scarfers. I don't think it's gonna be that great. Finizen is a pre-evolution. Palafin. Now I did hear that Palafin had a different form. This Palafin doesn't look good at all. It's weak. 70 is its highest attack. It's weak. It's as strong as a Claydol. A Claydol. But Claydol gets saved by its bulk and its utility. The only way Palafin could be saved is having so much utility. Alright, Smoliv, Doliv, and Arboliva. Arboliva has... Okay. It's really strong. Arboliva I feel like has a little bit of potential. Maybe in the lower tiers. It has potential. Alright, the really disgusting pepper Pokemon, Scovillain. I did remember it had Moody, but its stats are really not that great, which is I'm happy about. It looks like it'll be its best set would probably be assuming any item besides heavy duty boots. I assume its best set would be Choice Scarf, but like no, screw that. All right, Belly Bolt. So I was happy to see Belly Bolt has some decent stats. 109 HP makes it thick. It's got good defenses. Thick. It's decently strong. It's buff. It looks again another good Assault Vest Pokemon, but I'm thinking other things for Belly Bolt, like more offensive sets. So we just take a look at Belly Bolt here. Now, will it show? Yes, it will. Electromorphosis. Boost power of next electric type move when hit by an attack. If I'm not wrong, Electromorphosis basically works like Charge. I see that they're trying to do a lot of things with Charge mechanics in this. Like the mechanics of Charge where you double the power of electric moves in some way. Or at least boost them. I think Belly Bolt has a lot of potential. Lava Bloom! This I don't know, remember its type. Besides that, it looks solid. I see potential for it. I definitely think this could be a decent Pokemon. Don't remember its typing. Orthworm, I remember this was just a metal worm. Don't think it's gonna be that great. I remember it has an ability that makes it immune to ground though. The freaking mice, I don't want to look at them, but looking at their stats here, dear God. Alright, next is Cetitan. Cetitan, when I saw its stats, I remember seeing the stats a little while ago. Dear God, it's gonna be, it could be really good. It has such a high HP stat. 170. It's pretty strong. 113. Defenses aren't god awful. They're not good, but they're not god awful. And it's got an average speed here. It's as fast as Malamar. So I'm thinking it's a Titan. Assuming no heavy duty boots, Choice Scarf would be really fun. But another thing I'm predicting is Choice Band with Ice Shard, Aqua Jet, and if this thing learns Flip Turn, oh god, this thing. Alright, next thing, Baxcalibur, my least favorite pseudo legendary. Like, all the pseudos. Like, I don't hate any of them. I don't hate any of the pseudos. I need to get a better picture than this. What the heck? It's not showing me all of them. Okay, this is good enough. We can just include Dragapult. Dragonite, Classic, Metagross, Cool Robot. Tyranitar, it's a cool dinosaur. Salamence, it's a cool dinosaur. Dragon. Hydreigon, I definitely think it has pretty cool hair. Gudra, it's cute. I like it. Kamalo, least favorite of them so far. But it could have. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I have nothing against it. Dragapult, very cool. Baxcalibur, I don't know if I can find this image here. Yeah, no, I definitely can't. So Baxcalibur, it's ugly, which makes me sad because it actually looks like it could be really good. Now most pseudo legendaries they have mixed attacking stats. Dragonite has 134 attack, but also 100 special attack. Tyranitar, 95 special attack, and 134 attack. At least if I remember correctly. The Pokemon that bends this rule the most is Metagross with 70 special attack. Baxcalibur has 75. Now, why is this relevant? They can put those stats in elsewhere. If they have a lower non-attacking stat, they can move that to something else. Like, the most mixed attacking Pokemon is Salamence and Hydreigon. Hydreigon doesn't use it, but it has 105 attack. Salamence, 110 special attack, and actually uses the special attack. Dragapult has 100 special attack, and that's actually the main one, even though it has 120 attack. Baxcalibur definitely doesn't have a high special attack, so it can just move that to other stats. And it looks like it invested those into attack, because it has the highest attack of any pseudo legendary. Dragonite has 134, Tyranitar has 134, Metagross has 135, Salamence has 135, Garchomp has 130, Hydreigon has 125, Gudra has 110, Kamalo has 110. Yeah, it's definitely 110. Kamalo definitely just has 110 in whichever one. Yeah, 110 attack. I keep thinking 125 because body press. This thing has 145. So this thing, Baxcalibur here, it's gonna be really freaking good, which I don't like. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see my mouse. So you guys don't know what I'm pointing at. I don't know how to show it. Oh no. I don't know how to show it. Well, whatever. Tatsugiri site. I don't remember what. Oh, it's the sushi Pokemon. It's not gonna be that great. Cyclizar. I recently learned that it had Regenerator. So previously I was thinking, nah, not really. Not terrible, but it could be better. Now I think it has a lot of potential. The reason Mienshao just randomly got banned to UUBL, despite being UUUU RUBL in the last 3 generations respectively, It's now UUBL because if I'm not wrong, it's all the U-turn regenerator nonsense that it's doing. It just you can't wear it down. You can't wear it down. I think boots have some. The boots have a contribution to this, and also the addition of close combat. This, if we put this on Cyclazar, who is much faster than Mian Xiao, a little weaker, like substantially weaker. They're both pretty frail. Oh, well, Mian Xiao's frailer. Yeah, I think Cyclazar has potential to be annoying. Palmont, the fighting electric type Palmy evolution, potential, but nah. Krillawatrel could be an offensive threat. Right now in Sword and Shield, if this thing, I don't remember what type it was, but if it was water electric, which I'm assuming it is because it's Krill that's electrical, I'd assume RU, maybe UU even. Like, it's not bad. Bombardier, I was kind of sad. I like Bombardier, but its stats aren't good. Its stats are not good. Squawkabilly, glad that this thing kind of sucks. Flamigo. Flamigo? Yeah, Flamigo. Nah, it's kind of middling at everything besides its power, which could be a decent choice scarfer. 90 speed, not terrible. But, like, it's kind of middle of the road. Like, a little bit above middle, I guess. Cloth. Cloth. Little boy Cloth has potential. Now, all the Shell Smashers, they're all, like, base 70 speed. Besides Torkoal, which is 20. Shuckle, which is 5. Cloth is 75. It can outspeed enemy Shell Smashers, which is kind of specific. Also, it's kind of a unique Shell Smasher. It has, it has a rock typing and 100 attack, which means, okay, assuming Cloth gets the necessary coverage moves. For Cloth to be good in OU, we need it to learn Brick Break and Ice Punch at the very least to deal with Ferrothorn and Landorus. If not, then Cloth is definitely not gonna be as good as Cloyster. Cloyster, even with his lower attack stat, is definitely stronger than Cloth because of Icicle Spear. Just being so dang powerful. It just needs to spam that. Cloth has good defense. It's kind of like Cloyster in that regard too. Crappy special defense. Or doesn't really have a special attack stat. Cloth has potential. Garganackle, the evolution of the Mario Mushroom. I thought Garganackle had a lot of potential when I saw these stats. It, especially defensive set, would be so bulky. And it's decently strong. Garganackle, I feel like, has good potential. So next, Glimora. I do not fully remember what Glimora looked like, but I remember it being kind of weird. It's got good stats. Like, it's not frail. It's got middle of the road speed, Rotom Wash, and it's got very high special attack. This thing is potential. Shroodle Graphii. Don't expect much from Graphii. It's gonna be something, I guess. Dash Bun. Screw that thing. It's useless. Mabosdiv. I do not remember what this thing is. Looking at it, it's got potential, but I don't think it looks much. Bramblegas. I don't remember this one. Looking at the stats, I don't think it's gonna be that good. They put too much into special attack. It's way too frail. Way too frail. Not fast enough to make up for it, I think. Goldango. Goldango is pretty good. It's weirdly fast. By the way, this is the evolution of Gimmighoul. It's very powerful. So I see this as a choice specs Pokemon. Basically a nuke. This thing's basically a nuke. I'm predicting Steel Beam might be a thing this thing uses just for like nuking things. Weirdly high speed. And of course, it's not frail. Alright, Great Tusk. Now for the crazy stuff. Great Tusk over here has some absurd stats. 131 in both the physical stats. Weirdly fast. Great Tusk is going to be a demon. Brute Bonnet. What do I expect from Brute Bonnet? I don't like that they gave her form to a Moongus. Alright, just keep track of where Brute Bonnet is. I'm going to move to Showdown. Amoonguss is already one of the best Pokemon in VGC. Look at this thing. I've had, and it's also very, very good in singles. Where is it? There you go. Like, it's Yu Yu. I've had so many Among Us on Among Us matchups in Yu Yu, and it's so annoying, but it's so good and just reliable at what it does. What rank is Among Us at right now? SS UU viability. Where's Among Us in right now? A plus. It's A plus, guys. It's so good. It's like one of the best Pokemon in UU right now. It's so good. Why was Among Us RU in Gen 5? Take that for a grain of salt. That thing was a demon in OU. Brute Bonnet is just Among Us, which is bulkier, but also can do damage. I will say Dark Grass is not as good of a typing as Grass Poison defensively. By far, Grass Poison's better. So, however, Brute Bonnet still has attacking stats. Those attacking stats. Brute Bonnet has potential. Sandy Shocks. Now, Sandy Shocks, my beloved Magneton, the ground electric Magneton. I will say it's an upgrade from Magneton for sure, but I don't like that it's not as good as the other Paradox ones. I still think it can do something though. Like it's typing. That's what's gonna carry it. Scream Tail, the Jigglypuff, screw that thing. If you're wondering, it's bulky, fast, but weak as heck. Fluttermane. Fluttermane is just the normal Miss Dravis. Like, I noticed a thing with Miss Dravis and Miss Magius stat that I'm sure other people have noticed. It's quite uniformed. They have 60 or 65. I think 65 is Miss Magius. 60 for Miss Dravis in the first three stats, 85 in the last. Miss Magius, 65 in the first three, 105 for the last. This one is 55, which honestly is kind of a nerf. But they gave it 135 and everything else. I see Fluttermane being a frail offensive threat. Well, physically frail. Priority moves are gonna ruin this thing. It's definitely gonna be not gonna be in the same tier as whatever Scissor's in. Slitherwing, the Volcarona. I'm honestly not gonna expect too much. Like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high. Roaring Mane, the Salamence. Very much good. It has a higher attack than Salamence, substantially higher speed. Like, the speed stats was really getting me here. Salamence used to be base 100 speed. Now, they have a Pokemon on par with Cinderace. Right? 119? Yeah. So, like, they're gonna outspeed some very fast Pokemon. It's so fast. Alright, Iron Treads, the other Dawn fan. It's substantially faster than the other ones, but I don't think it's gonna be as good. Iron Month? Do I not remember what this is? I don't remember what Pokemon this was. I feel kind of bad. Is this... I think it's supposed to be... Oh, this is Iron Moth. The Volcarona. Which I will expect something from. Fire Poison, I believe, is the type for this. It's going to be really good, I think. Iron Moth, I'm expecting a lot. Fire Poison, a very good, powerful offensive type. Salazzle's good for that reason. Iron Hands, the Hariyama. Expect a lot of specially defensive or assault vest sets for this thing. So it can be bulky on both sides. And also, if it learns Bullet Punch, dear God. It has a high attack stat. It's really bulky. My goodness. Iron Jugulus. I believe this is the Hydreigon. I don't think it's going to be as crazy as normal Hydreigon. Oh, it only has a 540 base, that's all. It's only as strong as Electivire, Magmorta, Milotic, Gyarados, Snorlax. Dang. Iron Thorn, the Tyranitar. Basically regular Tyranitar, but with stats nerfed. But, like, I think it buffed it a little bit. And it also changed the type, so who knows? Iron Bundle. What? What is Iron Bundle? I forgot. Well, it's got some pretty good stats, I will say. Iron Valiant. I definitely see Iron Valiant having some potential. Like, really good potential. I'm going to ignore Tinglu, Xianpao, Woqian, and Tinglu. Qianpao. I can't believe this is Chinese, man. Like, is it Chinese? Is it a dialect? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore these. I don't care about them. I will say, the one that I think has the most potential is probably Qianpao. I think that's the one with the most because it has 130 attack, 135 speed, most offensive. Koraidon and Miraidon. Looking at this, yeah, Miraidon just special and Koraidon just physical. They just swapped it. So, I don't know why they put some of these out of the way at the bottom. Like, Tinkaton, the Fairy Steel type. Man, I don't expect much from this. Armarouge and Cerulege. I definitely think Cerulege is better than Armarouge. Better typing, offensively. Oh, I like that. I like this. Armarouge has physical defense and special attack. Cerulege has physical attack and special defense. That's really cool. Cerulege definitely is going to be better than Armarouge. Better typing, like I said. A little bit faster. 85 speed. I mean, everyone already likes Cerulege more than Armarouge. Armarouge just looks kind of derpy to me. Toad Squirrel. The Tentacruel, it's the same. Dang it. Hopefully, I heard they have a new ability. Just don't know what the ability is. Hopefully it's good. Alright, now for the 3 new evolutions. So we get to see just how ripped King Gambit is. Looking at this. Dang it, man. Dang it, man. Give me a second. Alright, King Gambit. If this thing keeps Sucker Punch, it's very much still going to be great. Probably an OU monster. Especially if it does Defiant. If it doesn't have those, not as good. King Gambit's got some stats, don't get me wrong, but like it's not crazy. Clotsire, I definitely think it's gonna be better than regular Quagsire. Wait, is Ground Poison the good typing? Let me think. Weak to water, ice, psychic, ground. Dang, it's kind of bad. What about it's immune to electric? It quad resists poison, resists fairy, rock, bug, fighting. Is that about it? I think that's about it. Okay, Clotsire's got. It's not as good as Water Ground, that's for sure. Alright, let's look at Annihilate. It's not much of an upgrade, but it's still an upgrade. Primeape doesn't die to one hit anymore. That would be one thing. 110 HP, which is new for a ghost type. And 80 and 90 in those. I like that they gave us 2 ghost types with actual HP stats. Scaladirge and Annihilate. Like, because previously, the ghost types with high HP, did they even exist? There was Jellicent, I'll say that. Jellicent definitely had an HP stat. But like there weren't many examples. I mean they're ghost types, they're dead. I'd see Annihilate just basically just being regular Primeape, but with more dimension to its game. Because now it can actually take hits and it can go for things like bulk up sets, support encore sets can actually be good now. Who knows? So that is my opinion on all the new Pokemon, guys. Leave a like, everybody. Subscribe. Let me know what you want to see me do in the future. And have a great day, everybody. Peace.